Yes, boys, we are back with Season 3 of this AC Milan career mode, and honestly, we did so good last season, and this season we are going to do even better. I look forward to bringing you this season, and I hope you guys enjoy this season with me as much as I enjoy recording and playing it. Now, there's a lot to get through in this first episode, so let's jump into some action. First off, I've made a slight change to the lineup. We have a 4-3-3, but the wingers on the side are a bit inside. So El Shaarawy is more of he's playing as a left forward, and Mastur, obviously it's going to be Domenico Berardi, is more playing as a right forward. But honestly, I am so happy to have Hakim Mastur back. He can play central attacking mid, center forward, right wing. He has 5-star skills. He has amazing dribbling, and honestly, I'm going to train him. I want him to be a very good player. Look at this new transfer budget we have. We have 75 million euros to spend this season, as well as 350,000 euros on wages. And now this season, I'm going to be using the global transfer network because obviously, once you progress into career mode, there's going to be some players that you don't know pop up. So maybe we can sign some players. I'm looking for a world-class winger. I'm looking for a world-class goalkeeper. I'm looking for a center back, first team quality and promising. I'm looking for a world-class right back, a world-class left back, and any position first team quality and promising. Okay, so here are my primary objectives. Our league objective will be to win the league title exactly like last year, and our secondary objectives will be the domestic cup, the Coppa Italia, will be to win the cup once again like we did last year, and in the Champions League they want us to reach the final. Now these are going to be some tough expectations, but I think we can manage to do them this year. And I'm switching the difficulty level from world class to legendary this season. So here are some players on my shortlist. We have David De Gea, we have Vendel, we have Jesse, we have Alen Hajevic, and we have Antoine Griezmann, who is 88 rated from Atletico Madrid. So I'm going to start off with an offer for David De Gea. I'm going to offer them Diego Lopez and see what they say. Obviously, they're going to come back that they want some money, but I want to see how much money they actually want. Next up, I'm going to go for Antoine Griezmann, a very, very good striker, and he can also play left wing and central attacking midfielder. I'm going to offer Carlos Bacca just to see what Atletico Madrid have to say about Bacca. And now Vendel is another left back who I'm going to try to sign because honestly, I want to sell De Chilio. He is just not growing, so Vendel is going to be a left back that I'm going to make an offer for right now. He is worth anything between 22 million and 25 million. I am going to offer 23.5 million euros for Vendel. And now as for Jesse and Alen Hajevic, they will be backup options in case I don't sign any players. And obviously I need to get rid of some players first. Now I do need to get rid of one midfielder, and that one midfielder that I'm going to get rid of, I'm sorry, I really like Bertolacci, but he needs to go, so I'm going to add him to the transfer list. Next up, we have Mattia De Chilio. I know a bunch of people like Mattia De Chilio, but I'm going to transfer list him because honestly, he's just not growing, and he's just not going to grow. And honestly, if we pick up Vendel, he's going to be so much better than Mattia De Chilio. And now Glick is a player that I'm not going to put on the transfer list, but if somebody offers for him, I'm going to accept it right away. Now, as for training, I am going to be training the same player in 1 month. So just like in my West Brom career, I'm going to have one player a month. So for training this month, it's going to be Hakim Mastur. I put him on keep possession, perfect delivery, El Rondo, chance creation, and assisted free kicks. So let's simulate all these trainings. Obviously, I never play the training, and he gets a C, a D, an A D, and a C. Now we have a pre-season tournament invite. Obviously, I'm going to accept it, but I'm not going to play. I'm going to play the American Challenge Cup with us, Man City, Sporting KC, Toronto FC, Chelsea, River Plate, Real Madrid, and FC Barcelona. It's a chance to get some extra transfer budget. Now we have two players returning from loan who I'm very excited about. Rodrigo Eli, he is going to be a backup center back, and Gerson Vergara, who's also going to be like a reserve center back. So Manchester United are not interested in Diego Lopez. So I'm going to try once again Lopez plus 10 million. Obviously, sometimes they do end up accepting these offers. Atletico Madrid are not interested in Carlos Bacca. So I'm going to try Bacca plus 10 million and see what Atletico Madrid have to say. And Bayer Leverkusen have rejected the offer for Vendel because they say the player is too valuable to them. I am going to offer them 25 million. Now we have two transfer offers, one for Hakan Çalhanoğlu, which I am going to reject, and the second transfer offer is for our left back, Mattia Di Scilio, 6.5 million from Lazio. If they give me 8.5 million, I am going to accept it. First preseason tournament game coming up against Sporting Kansas City. Our lineup is Gabriel, Bellerin, Varane, Romagnoli, De Scilio, Mauri, Bonaventura, Verdi, Mastur, Niang, and El Shaarawy. We simulate all the way to the end and we pick up 2 goals with Verdi and 1 from Niang and we win 3-0. Now we have received some transfer offers, one from Chelsea for 41 million for Rafael Varane, which I'm going to reject. 40 million from Bayer Leverkusen for Romelu Lukaku, which I'm also going to reject. And a 7.5 million pound offer for Andrea Bertolacci, which I'm going to go ahead and accept. Thibaut Courtois is another goalkeeper who I might try signing. I'm going to offer Diego Lopez for Thibaut Courtois to see what Chelsea have to say. Now, Bayer Leverkusen have accepted the 25 million pound offer for Vendel. I'm going to offer him 100k a week for 4 years and a crucial first team player. Now we have a transfer offer for our backup keeper Gabriel, which I'm going to reject. 17.5 million from Palermo. I am going to keep him as a backup because he is honestly a very, very good keeper and he made some very, very good saves last season. Manchester United do not want Diego Lopez plus 10 million and Atletico Madrid do not want 10 million plus Bacca. Now Chelsea have offered 25 million for Kamil Glik and I'm just going to bump it up to 25 million to see what Chelsea have to say about 85 rated 29-year-old Kamil Glik. And Bologna want Daniele Rugani for 21.5 million, which I am going to reject because I honestly want to keep Rugani. Let's see if I give them 10 million plus Gabriel. If not, I'm just going to offer a straight transfer offer with money. Now, honestly, Bacca, they are not going to accept him, so I'm going to offer 62.5 million for Antoine Griezmann. So Lazio have reviewed the 8.5 million asking price for Mattia Di Scilio, and they are going to go ahead with the deal. Second game coming up against Toronto FC in this American Challenge Cup. We have Lopez, Bellerin, Varane, Glik, Romagnoli, Witsel, Verratti, Çalhanoğlu, Berardi, Lukaku, and El Shaarawy. We simulate all the way to the end. Goals coming from Domenico Berardi and Jose Mauri, and we win 2-1. So Chelsea say that they are not interested in Diego Lopez. So since David De Gea is going to be very, very hard to get, I'm going to offer 40 million for Thibaut Courtois. Transfer offer from Valencia for Rafael Varane, 49 million. I'm going to reject it right away. I am not letting Rafael Varane go. Hakim Mastur has gone up from a 73 to a 74 overall with player training. So Manchester United are just not going to accept Gabriel or Diego Lopez or money, so we're gonna have to try a straight money offer. I'm going to offer them 40 million plus no player and see what Manchester United have to say. Now, Atletico Madrid want 113 million for Antoine Griezmann. That is absolutely insane. I'm going to offer them 70 million for Antoine Griezmann. Now, Andrea Bertolacci has been sold for 7.5 million to FC Augsburg, and they have allocated us 6.5 million for his sale. Now, Vendel has accepted his 100k a week contract for 4 years and is coming in for 25 million. Obviously, that is a lot for a left back, but honestly, he is a very, very good left back and he's one of the highest rated left backs, obviously, in the world. So we are signing one of the best left backs. So welcome to AC Milan, Vendel. Just look at that backline, Bellerin, Varane, Romagnoli, and Vendel. Nobody is going to get past them. Now, Chelsea are going to match the 25 million pound offer for Kamil Glik, and they are going to go ahead with the deal. So basically, the amount we just spent on Vendel, they are going to pay for Kamil Glik. Final game in the group stage coming up against Manchester City. We are going with Gabriel, Bellerin, Varane, Romagnoli, De Scilio, Mauri, Bonaventura, Verdi, Mastur, Niang, and El Shaarawy, and we pick up a 1-1 draw. Goal coming from Mbaye Niang. 3 million additional transfer budget for making it past the group stages. And Mattia Di Scilio has been sold for 8.5 million to Lazio. The board has allocated us 7 million for his sale. Chelsea wants 74.5 million for Thibaut Courtois. I'm going to offer them 50 million. That is just absolutely insane for a goalkeeper. Now we have a transfer offer from Hoffenheim for Mbaye Niang for 22 million, and I'm going to reject it right away. I am keeping Mbaye Niang. Just look at these price tags for these players. Look at David De Gea. They want 70.5 million for him, and Atletico Madrid really want that 113 million for Griezmann. Honestly, my final offer on David De Gea is 50 million, and my final offer on Antoine Griezmann is going to be 75 million. There's just no point of paying this much for a striker when we do have some very, very good strikers ourselves. So Kamil Glik has been sold for 25 million to Chelsea, and they have allocated us 21 million to our transfer budget. That was a good sale. He was aging, and he was only going to start to decrease from here. So 21 million for a 29-year-old is very good. Transfer offer for Marco Verratti. There is no way I'm selling him, so I'm going to just reject it. 86 overall at 24 years of age. That is absolutely incredible. Now, France has found us some very, very good players. Now, I do want to sign a right back, so I'm going to scout Fabinho and add him to my transfer list. Now, I really need to sell Carlos Bacca, so I'm going to add him to the transfer list and see if a team comes and pick him up. Chelsea really wants 74.5 million for Thibaut Courtois, so my final offer on him is going to be 55 million. Honestly, I do not want to pay more than that. 46.5 million transfer offer for Romelu Lukaku from Wolfsburg, which I am going to reject. Like I said, I am going to keep Romelu Lukaku. And 14.5 million offer for Giacomo Bonaventura from Stoke City. If they give me 25 million for Giacomo Bonaventura, I'm going to let him go. If not, I'm going to just keep him because he is a very, very good central midfielder. But if we could get 25 million, a lot over his actual value, that would be incredible. Semi-final game coming up against FC Barcelona in this preseason tournament. We are going with Lopez, Bellerin, Varane, Romagnoli, Wenzel playing his first game, Witsel, Verratti, Calhanoglu, Berardi, Lukaku, and El Shaarawy. In the second minute, Sergi Roberto pulls up with an injury. Montoya gets a yellow card in the 18th. Lukaku missed a penalty in the 37th minute. Dani Alves is coming on for Sergi Roberto, which is a bit weird. Bacca's coming on. Mauri's coming on. Nothing's happening. Obviously, if we pick up a win, Messi is now coming on for Neymar. That would be good. And Dongu Tafak scores in the 85th minute to make Barcelona win 1-0. But we lost in the semifinals against a very, very good Barcelona team, so I have no complaints here. So we do get a total of 4 million from losing in the semifinals, plus the 3 million we got from the group stages. So in total, we get 7 million from the 12 million that we could have got. Now that is very good. Obviously, if we would have went to the finals, we would have played a team like Real Madrid either way. So your offers have not been meeting our demands. So Antoine Griezmann is not going to come to AC Milan. Obviously, they wanted so much money for him. I'm sorry. I wanted to pick him up, but obviously he is going to be very, very expensive. Transfer offer for Rafael Varane, 55 million, rejecting it right away. So some very good news. The 50 million euro offer for David De Gea has been accepted. We do have a lot of money to spend, so I'm going to offer him 240k a week for 3 years and a crucial first team player. And with that, I am also going to transfer list Diego Lopez because he is 35 years of age. So let's see if a team wants to come and pick him up. Oh my goodness, Stoke City are going for the 25 million euro deal for Giacomo Bonaventura. I didn't want to sell him, but for 25 million, that is honestly amazing. They are going to pay 25 million for Bonaventura, and we could look to pick up a very, very good overall central midfielder. And since we are in talks with David De Gea, Chelsea wants 74.5 for Thibaut Courtois, and I'm just going to stop pursuing Thibaut Courtois. The transfer talks between Giacomo Bonaventura and Stoke City have broken down because they cannot agree on wages. So Giacomo Bonaventura is going to be staying with us. And some even better news, David De Gea has accepted his contract. We are bringing him in, and we still have 50 million to spend on players. So welcome to AC Milan, David De Gea. We have a very good keeper in nets. Transfer offer from Torino for 47.5 million for Romelu Lukaku, which I am going to reject. I don't even know where Torino got that money, but they do offer, and I reject it right away. Another transfer offer for Romelu Lukaku, 47 million from Spurs, rejecting it once again. I am not selling Romelu Lukaku. I don't understand what teams don't understand. I do not want to sell Romelu Lukaku. Okay, final scouting reports on some of these players, and Fabinho looks like a very, very good right back, so I'm going to make an offer for him for 23 million because he is worth anything between 22 and 26. So let's see what AS Monaco say about Fabinho. And we finally get a transfer offer for Carlos Bacca, 21.5 million from Manchester United. I'm just going to bump it up to 32.5 million to see what Manchester United have to say about this offer. And a transfer offer from Atletico Madrid for Diego Lopez for 15 million euros. I'm going to accept it right away. Honestly, Diego Lopez has played very well in his time here at AC Milan, but it's time for him to go, and I'm going to accept this offer from Madrid. Now, Hakim Mastour has gone up from a 74 to a 75 in his final training of this month. Now, Manchester United are only looking to pay 28 million for Bacca, and that is 500k over his value, so I'm going to accept it. So honestly, they are going to sign Carlos Bacca. And Monaco want 34 million for Fabinho. I'm going to offer them 26 million. Now, it's the 1st of August, and here's something that I wanted to do at the beginning of this episode that I just completely forgot. I'm going to hire more youth staff. We have one for 4 million, 5-star experience, and 5-star judgment. Eugenio Vera from Spain. And I'm just going to hire him for now, and I'm going to look for some players in Italy. So I'm going to set it up 3 months, and I'm going to look for any type of player and see what they can bring me back. Carlos Bacca has been sold for 28 million to Manchester United, and they have allocated us 24 million for his sale. We finally got rid of him. He was honestly a very good player, but now he is going to Manchester United to play out the rest of his career. Now, somebody told me to sign Zlatan Ibrahimovic, but he is going to be retiring at the end of the season, so I will look to pick up his regen once he retires. And Diego Lopez has been sold for 15 million to Atletico Madrid, and the board has allocated us 12.5 million for his sale. And AS Monaco have accepted the 26 million pound offer for Fabinho at right back. He wants 110k a week, so I'm going to give him 110k, a 4-year length, and no squad role because we do have Bellerin, so I'm going to rotate them. So thank you guys so much for watching this first episode in this 3rd season. If you guys have enjoyed this, smash a big old thumbs up. Let's try and hit 10 likes on this episode. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next time.
Do it!
Do what?
Just do it!
Okay, do what?
Do it!
Subscribe to our channel. Whoa, calm down there, Shia.
Just do it!
Also, follow us on Twitter at the Nobz YT.
Just do it!